जयधारी माँ। हर जीवन अनेक प्रकार के रंगों से भरा हुआ है। बातचीत वही रंग बांटेगी आप सबके साथ। हम सब एक हैं, बस सोच अलग अलग है। बटोर लीजिए उन रंगों को जो भी आप चाहें इस बातचीत से, और ढाल लीजिए अपनी सोच में। यही मकसद है इस बातचीत का। आइए मिलते हैं अपने प्यारे से मेहमान से। अतिथि देवो भव।
जय धारी माँ, जय माधारी भगवती, जय माधारी कालिका, जय माधारी शमशान। हमारे आज के अतिथि हैं सोनल मानसिंह जी। जब मैं मैम को मिली, मुझे सौभाग्य मिला उनको मिलने का। She was radiating light. She radiates light. और उनकी जो अंदर की अच्छाई है वो नजर आती है, वो झलकती है उनकी कला में, उनके नृत्य में, उनकी बोली में, उनके विचारों में, उनके काम में। हम उन पर एक वीडियो देखेंगे और जानेंगे उनकी यात्रा के बारे में और फिर उनके विचारों के बारे में। And we are also going to be celebrating her birthday, which is going to be coming end of the month, 30th April को उनका जन्मदिन है। माँ की कृपा से we are celebrating her today. आइए एक वीडियो देखते और फिर उनको मिलते। आइए। Chedhari ma'am. Very,
Namaste.
very Chedhari ma'am. Namaste ma'am. Pranam to you.
Finally
I
got you.
जी
आपने जो दिखाया वो देख के मैं भी चमक गई. मैंने कहा अरे इज दैट मी रियली किरण?
Yes,
that
Sonal,
is
it's you. It is you. I think in this age, this is exactly the question which now comes to our minds. Are we the same, which people are showing?
that is
But
ma'am.
not less, if at all, more.
Yeah. How nice. We finally got you. Long after. My daughter is all over it. She's totally enamored by you.
I would
She just
say that
loves.
I'm enamored. I have been enamored by your mother, this
Yes.
Dr. Kiran Bedi. And when I saw you and you said I'm her daughter, I said, oh my goodness, this is not true. See how when time comes, the moment comes, things link up.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, that's true.
It's
Sonal,
all
how
divine
nice.
timing. Yes, ma'am.
What an amazing life you have led. You have led and a very courageous and a brave life. Very courageous.
Ma'am.
Yeah, when things happen, you
Yes.
face it. Take the
Yes,
challenge head on. And
yes.
by the way, Kiran, like you, I also believe that we have a mission in life. And if we know what the mission is, then you follow the path, come what may, and we always come triumphant. We rise above all difficulties, and your life is illustrious. And well, one lives, one is not half dead. Yeah.
ma'am, जीवन के प्रवाह को मत रोको. जीवन के प्रवाह को मत रोको. What a beautiful thought. So, is
Yes,
that
indeed.
ma'am?
So, sorry?
वही किया आपने. आपने जीवन के प्रवाह को नहीं रोका.
जीवन के प्रवाह को जो रोकता है वो महामूर्ख है, क्योंकि वो प्रवाह को हम गंगा कहते हैं, और कितनी भी कोशिश कर लो गंगा का प्रवाह नहीं रुकेगा. और ये जीवन का प्रवाह दैवी है. इट्स अ गिफ्ट ऑफ गॉड. सो कोई महामूर्ख ही ट्राई करेगा रोकने की, बांधने की. नो, यू कीप फ्लोइंग.
जी जी. आपने साधना बहुत की है. What does sadhana mean to you? What does sadhana mean to you?
साधना का जो मूल शब्द है वो है साध. यानी अपने जीवन को, अपने शरीर को, अपने मन को, अपने काम को साधो. आप सितार को साधते हैं, तबले को साधते हैं, इंस्ट्रूमेंट को सुर में लाते हैं. आपका संगीत ताल में होना चाहिए, आपका संगीत सुरीला होना चाहिए. ये सारी साधनाएं हैं. तो एज अ डांसर, द साधना इज ऑफ कोर्स फर्स्ट टू ट्यून द बॉडी, कि आपकी काइनेटिक एनर्जीज आर टुगेदर अलाइंड एंड बैलेंस्ड, और उसके साथ आपका जो मन है मजबूत. भाई पैर में दुख रहा है, पीरियड्स आ गए हैं, पेट दुख रहा है, बुखार आ गया है, कुछ नहीं चलता. स्टेज पे आपको आना है तो आना है, और आपको स्टेज पे 2 घंटे डांस करना है तो करना है, और इतना सुंदर करना है कि लोग कहे वाह, ऐसा कभी देखा नहीं. ये है साधना, ये है तपस्या. इट्स अ टोटल कमिटमेंट.
आपके मन में क्या चलता है मैम जब आप वो सीढ़ियां चढ़ते हैं और आप स्टेज पे जाते हैं? क्या चलता है उस टाइम मन में?
अलग अलग टाइम पे अलग अलग फेजेस में अलग अलग हुआ है. सच बताऊं, अभी भी I have a few moments of nervousness. I go blank. And then when I step on the stage, whether it is for dance, for talk, for music, for Natya Katha, for interview, I have a few moments of that and then it all opens up. तो ये है कि बहुत over confident I've never been. I have never been overconfident. I've always been allow that flow to go through.
Ma'am, because you believe there are three constants. The only constant is Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. What does that mean to you?
I first go to Sundar, which is the aesthetic beauty. सुंदर तो सब कुछ है, पूरी सृष्टि सुंदर है. वो सुंदरता देखने के लिए आपके अंदर शिव होना चाहिए, which is the auspiciousness, the goodness. और जो सत्य है वो सामने आता है, उसको देखने के लिए अंदर की आंखें होनी चाहिए. तो मेरे लिए वही है, सत्यम, शिवम, सुंदरम एक साथ उछलते हैं. और जीवन में हमारी कला ने हमें ये दृष्टि दी है कि हम हमेशा उस तरीके से देखते चलें. जो सुंदर है असुंदर है, असुंदर में भी कुछ सुंदर है, क्योंकि ये सृष्टि में है. The Creator has created it. So we try to find something good everywhere in everything. मेरे लिए वही सत्य है, मेरे लिए कला सत्य है, शाश्वत है, पेरेनियल है, सनातन है, और वही शिव है, वही सुंदर है.
Ma'am, can you take us when you performed in front of Mount Kailash? Can you take us there, those moments?
Yes. 2006, 2006, I was fortunate, I was performing in Nepal, and then from there I joined the caravan, and we were staying 3 nights at Mansarovar. The first dip in Mansarovar, and I was facing Kailash, and I said, please allow me to come, please allow me to be with you. And then on the second or third morning, we were all at the south face of Mount Kailash, which to me looked perfect Ardhanarishwar. On one hand, there is a very beautiful, languorous eye and a half smile. On the other, eye like that. And I could see I said, Nateshwari Nataraj Birajman hai. हे प्रभु, हे माँ, मुझे शक्ति दो कि मैं एक पैर उठाने की जरूरत कर सकूं जब आप लोगों के सामने. And that was Sagadava festival of the Tibetans, I remember. And they had tied Toran Bandhanvar to the axis mundi, the huge wooden pillar which was lying, and then they lifted it up. It became like a mandap, a canopy, and a sacred space where nobody is allowed to enter. They requested me to dance. And of course, I had taken my music, hoping that I'd at least dance somewhere. But this was unimaginable, unbelievable. I prayed to Ma Bhagwati, please tell your husband कि मुझे आशीर्वाद दें. And I danced for exactly 29 minutes. I had, of course, done, I remember, 2,000 Bhastrikas and Kapal Bhatis. And on the 30th minute, my limbs became like water. I just sat down, did a big pranam, and I wept.
Do you remember any mudra? Do you remember any mudra of your hands or your face?
हाँ, नहीं, तो I first prayed to Ganesh तो गणेश की तो ये है ना, ये एलिफेंट एंड द सूंड, ये क्या हो रहा है, या एंड द what he holds in the Pasha, Ankusha. And then I prayed to Bhagwati, so I danced her and Abhaya Varada Hasta. I danced shloks for her. And then I danced the Nataraj, the Shiva. So the Shiva Linga and the Nataraj. मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा, आपको दिख रहा होगा। मैं
हम देख रहे हैं, देख रहे
दिख रहा है जी, दिख रहा है।
दिख रहा है, दिख रहा है।
Yeah, it was all light and a kundal and the Chandrama and the Jata and Trinetra and the Nagabandha and the Naga and the Ganga flowing and the Bhasma. Ashutosh, Mahadev, Karuna Drishti and Bhagwati sitting by his side and smiling at this foolish daughter bothering me. She wants to dance. She's telling me, okay, chalo, kar. I always feel that Mother Bhagwati is making fun of me, enjoying my stupidity. You know, when we were fumbling with the technology now, I was saying, देख माँ, मैं इतनी बुद्धू रह गई, कैसे रह गई? एक जो बटन दबाने हैं, वो भी मुझे नहीं समझ में आते, लेकिन दिल के बटन दबा देती हूँ तेरी कृपा से, तेरी दी हुई कला से दिलों के बटन दब जाते हैं, उजियाला हो जाता है। आज भी लोग याद करते हैं, मैम हमने आपको 68 में रशिया में देखा था, मैम मैं स्कूल में था, नाउ दैट पर्सन इज अ मिनिस्टर, मैं स्कूल में था, आप हमारी स्कूल में आई थी, आई हैवंट फॉरगॉटन यू आर वेयरिंग अ पिंक कॉस्ट्यूम। मेरे दादा, मेरे नाना, मेरे पिताजी, मेरे चाचा, मेरे मामा, मेरी मम्मी, मैंने देखे हैं, देखे। तो ये सब माँ तेरी कृपा है, ऐसे ही नचाती रहे, हंसाती रहे और बुद्धू मैं बनी रहूं, तेरी कृपा।
मैम, ये जो मुस्कुराहट है, इसने बहुत जिंदगी देखी है। आपकी मुस्कुराहट ने जिंदगी बहुत देखी है।
बहुत देखी है,
एंड
बहुत देखी है
जी, एंड आई डू बिलीव मैम, हर ट्रायल का एक पर्पस होता है, और हाउ डू वी गो थ्रू आवर ट्रायल्स डिफाइंस अस।
पहले तो साइना, you cannot, I mean, I could not, I don't think one can predict the trial. कब कहाँ कैसे आके टपकेगी वो पता थोड़ी ना होता है, और जब आप इमेजिन कर लेते हैं कि ऐसा होगा तो होता ही नहीं है, कुछ और ही होता है। तो जब ट्रायल आती हैं तो ठीक है, ट्रायल को भी देख लेंगे, अपनी जो भी हैसियत है उसको लगा के देख लेंगे, और फेल हुए तो फेल हुए, गिर गए तो गिर गए, फिर उठेंगे, फिर चलेंगे, फिर दौड़ेंगे, फिर नाचेंगे, फिर टेढ़े हो गए तो सीधे हो जाएंगे। दिस इज लाइफ, एंड व्हाट इज अ लाइफ विदाउट ट्रायल्स? किसी की ऐसी नहीं है। श्री राम की हो, श्री कृष्ण की हो, मीराबाई की हो, आंडाल की हो, कबीर की हो, किसी की हो, गुरु नानक की हो, who hasn't faced trials in life, है ना?
When you're completely one with, I can't say that because that's also prasad. When Ma allows us to keep remembering her all the time, when she allows us to do that, हमारे सुख भी वो महसूस करते हैं, माँ महसूस करती है, हमारे दुख भी वो महसूस करती है। We are not alone then. सिर्फ एक चाह होती है कि हमें माँ के दिल में जगह मिल जाए, उनकी कृपा से। आपका दिल दिखाएं, आपको आपका दिल दिखाते हैं। We're going to show you your heart.
Okay.
जी।
मातु ही भगवती मातु ही कालिका
मातु ही भगवती मातु ही कालिका
तू ही है शिवानी मात शिव की आराधिका
मातु ही भगवती मातु ही कालिका
तू शिवानी तू भवानी काल रूप कालिका मातु ही भगवती मातु ही कालिका।
वाह, अति सुंदर, वाह, so beautiful. Thank you.
That's your heart.
Yes, indeed, 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 it is. But how did you know?
With Ma's grace, with Ma's kripa. Ma wanted this.
You're this Ma and that Ma जो सबकी माँ है. They become one, they merge, right?
It's Ma's kripa. It's all Ma's kripa. Madhari's kripa flowing through.
Yes.
Ma's kripa flowing through. Ma'am, your work, it's not work, it's worship for you. All that you're doing. You're a part of the Rajya Sabha. Your work in the prisons, women empowerment, environment. उसके लिए बल चाहिए, मन का बल चाहिए. तो कैसे करते हैं आप? Tell us about it. Tell us about everything, how you're doing it all.
कैसे बताऊं? मन का बल तो सही बात है, उसके बिना तो नहीं हो सकता. और जब वर्षों से अकेले रहकर जीवन को जिया है, I could say that on my own terms. अब समझ में आ रहा है कि these are not my terms, these are her terms. The two promises my grandfather took from me when I was 17. You will never make dance a business. I stuck to that. I did not buy any property. I don't have any property, not even a flat. But I built an institute for the society, for the people. Second promise my grandfather took, you will never compromise your self-respect, which I stuck to, which brought me sometimes a lot of criticism, being called arrogant and difficult woman and temperamental and whatnot. But that मनोबल, ठान लिया तो ठान लिया, करना है. And a third thing I would like to add, that when one can hear Atma ki आवाज, you know, we say gut feeling, there is a voice that comes up from the guts. But if our ears are attuned to so much noise, we don't believe in it, we cannot hear it. Fortunately for me, at every turning point in my life, I've been able to hear that. And a couple of times when I went against it, I was totally wrong. तो ये सारी बातें जो है मनोबल की बातें, वो as you follow your deepest intuition, you call it, आत्मा की आवाज, your soul, and you allow yourself to flow. I come back to the flow again. And because you have conviction कि ये करना है, ये बढ़िया है, ये बहुत अच्छा है, it's for the common good, I want to go this way, तो फिर वो मनोबल तो आपको पुश करता ही करता है, वो हो जाता है। मुझे लगता है करना भी नहीं पड़ता है, वो होता रहता है, होता रहता है। या
How did you keep growing, Sonal? How did you keep evolving? Because you continue to evolve. How do you keep evolving? How did you keep evolving?
that's a good one, Kiran. One likes to read, think, जिसको कहते हैं मनन चिंतन, observe, watch, absorb, experience, and बांटना, share. Because unless you share, that storage becomes, like with the telephones and all these technological items, the storage becomes very heavy and then it hangs up. So if it doesn't want to be hung up in every way, you have to let go, you have to share, you have to be with people, but also keep certain personal space intact. Okay, lot of things happen within that space. And that is where, as you say, one evolves. That space and your time is very precious. If all the time you are outgoing, outward, bahirmukh, then evolution is difficult. By the way, just think of it, Kiran, this way, that the embryo evolves inside mother's stomach, not outside. So that evolution needs that space, that intimate space. And I think I've been able to enjoy that space within me for as long as I can remember. I didn't think about it. Now we think about it, we give it words. But without that, one would stagnate. So again, the flow, keep flowing so that you don't stagnate. You keep growing, you evolve, your ideas evolve. And this is, like the tree, you grow up towards the light, like the lotus, open to the light.
Do you have a daily regime or it naturally happens? Do you have a daily regime? You consciously make an evolution or it grows and you put aside some time? How is your day regime?
Given my day regime has changed many times over the years. When I was actively performing, like, let's say 10, 15 performances a month, like mad, that
Yes.
included all over India and abroad and whatnot, plus my teaching. Then I veered towards Natya Katha in 2009, and from there on, there was another layer added to it. And that was also evolution. And this evolution happened through dance and through my reading and understanding and interest in what are our paramparas, our concepts, our beliefs, our history, our what you call Puranic stories, which are part of the history. I wouldn't call Sri Ram or Krishna or anyone, no, 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 as many people were saying, but now they are convinced, no, no, they're historic. So many kathas, so many drishtant, udaharan, so many examples. All these come to me, and I spent more time now teaching, thinking of new kathas like my Meera, like Sri, like Panchakanya. My research on Panchakanya, Ahalya, Draupadi, Kunti, Tara, Mandodari, Tatha, Panchakamna, Smare, Nityam, Mahapatakanashanam. Who are these Panchakanyas? What are their stories? What is the difference between the word Kumari and Kanya? Why are the two words different? What do they mean? And how are they much married and yet they are Kanya? So, what is the meaning of Kanya? Like that, my head, my dimag keeps asking questions also. I ask questions, a lot of questions. I used to ask them of my gurus, of my grandfather, of myself, and by reading, by thinking. तो ये मेरी spaces चेंज होती गई. And today, if you ask me, I teach, I go to my institute. There are a lot of new choreographies I've done for my repertory group. Recently, I did Karma Yogi on 16th February, which was a totally new concept, taking Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi's stellar schemes like Nari Shakti Vandan, like Ujjwala Yojana, bringing up Sri Ram Mandir, and Sri Vishwanath Dham, the Prasad Yojana, and of course G20 and Vanadhan for the tribals. So I took these and put little stories of my own in that, with dance and music, the choreographies, and about 17, 18, 20 dancers, boys and girls, were performing. I did the music, sitting in the studio, thinking of what I wanted, and it was produced. And people said, wow, because they have seen videos on these yojanas, that through dance and music they came alive like nowhere else. I was told by people, discerning people. So, like that, new things keep happening, and my energies, the dance of Shiva, when the gods dance, when the gods dance, the Greek mythology and the Indian episodes, I merge them like that. Or like I did Mary Magdalene from the Bible. I mean, so the spaces, the time, the evolution, the flow, they keep on ज़्यादा कम कमो बेशी होता जाता है, but it never stops. Every day is a new, it's new, right? Every day is new. And as, remember, Gone with the Wind, the last sentence of Atara, what's her name, Vivian Leigh says, tomorrow is another day. And I always look forward to the next tomorrow. Kya naya milega? What new nugget will about the quantum theory, or about a new rag, a new melody, a new thought? Kya aega? It's so wonderful.
So you generate energy or you recognize energy?
Ayo, Krishna, you are asking such difficult questions to trap me.
No. I want the listeners to really get to know you more from inside out.
Yeah, no, I'm very open in any case, Kiran. I don't know what the energy is all there everywhere around us, na? And the energy is within us. So when they combine, when they are in harmony, there is energy, you generate, you radiate energy. And of course, I've learned the art of keeping myself happy, even through the worst of times. And even if I cry, I do cry. I know I'm crying. The other Sonal inside is watching. Yes, ठीक है बच्ची, role. It's good. And I come back to my usual self.
How wonderful.
So,
Heightened. This is heightened awareness about yourself.
uh, could be, I don't know. But basically, Kiran, I'm a happy person. People say, how can you be happy? You had that bad accident. You don't have any place to go. When I leave this bungalow, MP ka bungalow, I still have to go and search for a rented apartment for myself, which I will. From next month, I will go and search for it. And I mean, I never knew how to make money, because money came and went. And, one helps people as people have helped me. So I'm never bothered. हो जाएगा, वो बैठिए, हो जाएगा. And also, Kiran, the confidence that one has not consciously done anything wrong. किसी का बिगाड़ा नहीं है. नहीं मदद कर सके तो बोल दिया कि भाई सॉरी, मैं नहीं कर सक रही हूँ, फलाने के पास जाओ, शायद वहाँ काम हो जाएगा. लेकिन किसी का बिगाड़ा नहीं, किसी का बुरा सोचा नहीं। जो आया उसको 2 हाथ से ग्रैटिट्यूड से लिया, और जो मेरे भाग्य में है उसको कोई ले नहीं सकता, छीन नहीं सकता। That's it.
तुम्हारे घर में माँ लक्ष्मी बैठे हुए, बिकॉज यू सेड खड़े होने नहीं है, खड़ी लक्ष्मी नहीं, बैठी हुई लक्ष्मी। डू यू हैव सिटिंग
मुझे
लक्ष्मी इन योर हाउस?
I did not know that, Kiran, because somebody had given me a standing Lakshmi and I nicely, और फिर वही है कि अभी मुझे बताया गया, मैडम जी बैठी हुई लक्ष्मी लाइए ना, क्यों नहीं है? आपके इंस्टीट्यूट में सरस्वती हैं, लक्ष्मी नहीं है, आपके घर में भी नहीं होगी। तो मैंने सर खुजाया, मैंने कहा बात तो सही है, चलो। तो हम लोग कब गए थे? अभी गए थे ना, 2-3 हफ्ते पहले। कोई आया था, कुछ लेना था, उनके साथ हम भी चले गए और बैठी हुई लक्ष्मी लेके आए। एक इंस्टीट्यूट में स्थापना की, एक मैंने घर की अपनी पूजा में रखी, और मैंने कहा भगवती प्रसन्न हो जाओ। अब बैठे रहो।
अब बैठे। नाउ लक्ष्मी स्टेज विद यू,
होपफुली
सिटिंग लक्ष्मी।
वो जरूर।
बट
मैम,
आपने भी सुना होगा ना किरण?
ये मैंने पहली बार ही सुना तुमसे।
अयो, चलो।
तो
मैंने
मैं भी
भी
अब
सुना
घर में,
था। हाँ, नहीं,
मैं
इसमें
भी अब
कुछ
घर में, लक्ष्मी कहाँ है, बैठे हुए कि खड़ी है?
आपके यहाँ
मैं भी देख
है।
रही हूँ। After listening to you, I have started looking at all the images I have of the deities, and to see whether my Lakshmi is standing or sitting. I've become aware after I read about what you said.
राइट। और नहीं हो तो आप ले आए, वैसे तो क्या जरूरत है। लेकिन बैठी हुई लक्ष्मी अच्छी लगती है, वो सही बात है। खड़ी हुई तो कभी भी टक टक करके निकल जाएगी।
हाँ, ऐसे ही गणेश जी का भी है, ऐसे ही गणेश जी का भी है कि बैठे गणेश जी।
हाँ, या तो बैठे गणेश जी, या हम लोगों के यहाँ नृत्य विनायक भी होते हैं, द डांसिंग गणेश। सो दैट इज फॉर द मूवमेंट, फॉर एनर्जी। तो डांसर्स के आप देखेंगे यूजुअली डांसिंग गणेश भी होंगे, और बैठे हुए गणेश तो ऑफ कोर्स इतना लड्डू मिलता है खाने के लिए, तो हमको भी मिलेगा प्रसाद।
मैम अगर ये बात हो रही है तो माँ की कृपा से मेरी एक विनती है कि आप माँ लक्ष्मी प्रभु नारायण की आराधना एक साथ करिए। माँ लक्ष्मी
लक्ष्मी नारायण, ऑफ कोर्स,
वो
ऑफ
रूप
कोर्स,
वो
ऑफ
रूप
कोर्स,
की आराधना, वो रूप की आराधना एक साथ।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, यस ऑफ कोर्स।
जी
वहां पे है ना हमारे विष्णु भगवान भी तो है।
जी जी, वो they're together, they're together, that union is most blessed.
Yes,
मैम,
yes, yes.
आपने इतना ट्रैवल करा, you traveled all over the world.
Not yet fully.
Did you feel a connect with Ma Bhumi everywhere you went?
With Ma who?
With Ma Bhumi?
Bhumi.
Yeah.
No. See, Prithvi, that is why we always first do our namaskar to Prithvi. Okay? Bhumi pranam. So wherever one goes, one is held by Prithvi. सो ऑटोमेटिक जहाँ भी जाते हैं तो हर रोज़ ही मैं तो प्रणाम करती हूँ जहाँ होती हूँ कि माँ मुझे शक्ति दे, तेरे में से मैं शक्ति खींच रही हूँ, और कोई भी गलती होती है तो माफ़ कर। एवरी डे वी आर वॉकिंग ऑन हर, वी आर स्टैम्पिंग ऑन हर, वी आर ड्राइविंग कार ऑन हर, वो कुछ नहीं बोलती है ना। तो हर रोज़ हम माफ़ी मांगते हैं, मातृभूमि। और दूसरा एक जहाँ पे जाते हैं तो ये जो एक हमारा श्लोक है ना, अयम निज परो वेति गणना लघु चेतसाम उदार चरिता नाम तो वसुधैव कुटुंबकम। तो पूरी वसुधा, पूरी भूमि के जो सारी चीजें हैं वो हमारा परिवार है, वो हमारा है, मैं उनकी हूँ। तो दिस इज एक्चुअली अ लिव्ड कॉन्सेप्ट विथ मी। As you said, I've been to so many countries, I've traveled. तो कहीं मुझे पराया नहीं लगा है इसी वजह से.
Oh,
तो,
जी
how
जी
nice.
yeah.
जी,
How nice.
दैट इज द भाव. यस.
Lovely.
आज
Beautiful.
आपको आज एक सरप्राइज दे, और एक सरप्राइज आपके लिए. ठीक है,
Oh.
कोई आ रहे हैं, कोई मिलने आ रहे हैं.
Ah.
ये कहाँ से टपक गए भैया संदीप जी.
How
वाह.
wonderful to see all of you. How wonderful to see all of you.
थैंक यू.
Thank you for
Lovely.
inviting me, especially on this show where Ma is there. It just feels absolutely a big honor.
अरे संदीप. Such a
I love
lovely
you.
human being. इसका तिलक देखा?
हाँ जी.
हमने लगाया था
Oh,
ओरिजिनली.
beautiful.
जब पहली बार मेरे पास आए थे, कितने वर्ष हो गए संदीप? How many years ago was that?
I think about 15 to 18 years almost.
Yes, I was in C304 Defense Colony, rented apartment. तो ये मिलने आए थे कुछ काम बात लेकर. I don't know, I just found him something special. अब वो जा रहे थे तो मैंने, जो मैं लगाती हूँ, मैंने इसका तिलक लगाया. मैंने कहा जय हो, बढ़ो आगे. तब से लगा रहा है. और सब पूछते हैं, ओहो हाँ बड़ी पहचान बना ली आपने.
बहुत अच्छे.
संदीप जी,
I must tell you a very big incident. When I met her for the first time, everybody bows down to her, touches her feet, and we all do that. So she said, "मेरे गले लगो तुम." And that hug was the most divine power energy I ever felt from anybody. I'm doing Western dancing, we hug so many people, but इनका जो स्पर्श था, it was magical. Totally magical. मैंने कहा भी, मैंने कहा that time I used to call her ma'am. I said, ma'am, मैं Western dancer हूँ. तो she said very beautiful thing to me. She said, जाति न पूछो साधु की, पूछ लीजिए ज्ञान, मोल करो तलवार का, पड़ी रहने दो ज्ञान. I still remember, it brings tears to my eyes that so many people I had met in this country who were into classical dance, folk dance, but they always treated a Western dancer with a little different view. She was the only one, the only legend who said, "Mere gale lago tum." And that, I think, changed my outlook towards everyone in the country. And I want to thank you, Sonal Ma, for doing that to me, for making me realize that I'm as special as anyone else. And when she put
You're
this
as
for me, she
special,
said,
you're as precious, you're
and
precious, Sandeep.
thank you. When she put this for me, she said, "Aaj se tu mera dancing beta hai." So I think sometimes what happens, no dance, how people go for cigarette breaks and coffee breaks and they unite. I'm not a classical dancer, but there is some connection that we both have, and I think we both don't even know what the connection is. It is the connection of dance, it's the connection of the Atma, maybe it's a previous Janam ka some connection that till today, whenever we both talk, I think I can tell her whatever I want, bejhijak hokar ke, and I'm so honored to say that same thing happens from her side. There are so many secrets we share together, and we know it will remain together. I think that's the essence. And there is, sometimes you have an eklavya and you have the guru. You're not directly learning under the guru, but the guru is always there with you. She's one of them for me. बिना बोले, बिना मुद्रा सिखाए, इतना कुछ मेरे जीवन में सिखाया मुझे. मैं आपको बताता हूँ एक और इंसिडेंट, वेरी वंडरफुल. 2020 कोविड समय था, हम लोग सब घर बैठे थे. शी कॉल्ड मी अप, मुझे जूम पे और फेसबुक पे और इंस्टाग्राम पे मुझे करना है टॉक्स. मैंने कहा ओके, आर यू रियली श्योर यू वांट टू डू दैट? शी सेड, या आई वांट टू डू एंड यू शुड आल्सो डू. So I was like, well, yeah, maybe I should. And I was the one probably who should say, I'm the Western dancing, I'm the more younger one, I should do all this now. But she was the one who told me that. And I was like, Ma, kuch kaam nahi hai, I'm just feeling so bad. Ghar kaise chalega, bacche kaise paleenge, all of that issues I was having. So how wonderfully she said one poetry to me. I hope I said it correctly. She said, "Dukh mein nacho, sukh mein nacho." Am I right, ma? Dukh mein
Yes.
nacho, sukh mein nacho, जीवन है ताता थैया रे, कौन रे जाने कब उड़ जाए सांसों की सोन चिड़ैया रे.
Oh,
You know, her words till today, she might just say to me one time, but they just like bajo in my ears all the time. She's
These are
magical.
the संदीप, ये गोपाल दास नीरज एक बहुत
Gopal
बड़े
Das.
कवि हो गए. उनकी कविता के आखिरी पंक्तियां हैं, एंड आई थिंक दे आर कोटेबल कोट एवरीवेयर. जीवन है ताता थैया रे.
You know, every moment that I have spent with Sonal Ma, every moment, we were judging a reality show together where she was the Mahaguru, I was choreographing the things for the show. You know, every word that you speak, Ma, are pearls of wisdom. बस बैठ करके अगर इंसान बैठ के सुने ना, I think you just gain all the knowledge in the world by just sitting and watching and hearing and let her speak. And hopefully we will absorb what she's going to give, because it's so much that comes. There's like bar of knowledge that comes towards you. So you do not know whether all of it is going to be observed or not, or it's going to you. But it's amazing to just be in the company of this
अरे
magic.
यार इतना मत बोलना. आई एम फीलिंग सो एम्बैरेस्ड. आई एम फीलिंग सो स्टूपिड यार.
मजा आ गया,
आपने एक और
मजा
चीज
आ
कही
गया.
थी माँ, आपने एक और चीज कही थी जिसको मैं मेरी तरफ से बोलूंगा आपके लिए. आपने कहा था एक बार, गौधन गजधन बाजी धन, सब धन रतन समान. गौधन
सबे
गजधन
रतन
बाजी
धन,
धन.
सबे नो संदीप, गोधन
सॉरी, करेक्ट.
गजधन बाजी धन, सबे रतन धन खान. ये सब
राइट.
रत्नों की खान है. यानी घोड़े रखना, हाथी रखना, गाय रखना, these only rich people can do. लेकिन जब आवे संतोष
जब
धन,
आवे सोनल माँ का धन, सब धन धूल समान.
अयो
Really, you have
इसको
touched
कहाँ
my
से पकड़
life
के
in a
लाए
way
आप?
that no
रियली
one has
कहाँ
touched
से
it.
पकड़ के लाए इसको?
I told you it's my version. It's my version for you.
Very nice. मजा आ गया.
You know, the
Lovely.
relationship, Kiran ma'am, relationship, I think sometimes are, you can't name them. There's some relationships you don't know what they are, from where they evolve, where they change, how they develop, and how they will blossom later in life. But I think the relationships that stay forever will remain forever. People who dance together stay together, they say. But I think the people who just share their secrets together as well, they stay. And thank you for trusting me on everything that you do. We just generally talking something here and there. We gossip also a lot, and then we will just make fun of things a lot. But I think that's what is a beautiful relationship, which is a wholesome relationship.
Bless you. Bless you. Love you.
I love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Bless Saina and Shakira and whoever thought about you, Sandeep.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for calling me here. It's a big privilege and honor.
Thank you. You'll be with us. You'll be with us. You stay on.
Yes.
You stay on.
I will.
Yes. Thank you. मैम आपकी अभी वेडनेसडे को किताब आई है, Zigzag.
Zigzag.
Yes.
Zigzag.
Zigzag Mind. Zigzag Mind. Zigzag Mind. उसके बारे में बताएंगे?
ये कुछ मेरे पुराने आर्टिकल्स लिखे थे फॉर द स्टेट्समैन. लगभग आई थिंक 20-21 साल पहले के. एंड फिर विचार, बिकॉज आई हैव सो मच, इतना लिखा है, पढ़ा है, सब नोट्स पढ़ी हैं, आर्टिकल्स पढ़े हैं, टॉक्स पढ़ी हैं. तो एनीवे ये तो तैयार था, उसको थोड़ा ठीक ठाक करके, थोड़ी इमेजेस डाल के, पीपल वर सेइंग कि हमने पढ़े थे आर्टिकल, उसको आप एंथोलॉजी बनाओ. तो ये बन के आई, एंड पीपल हैव लाइक्ड इट. अभी बस इसका एक्चुअली पीपल डिडंट नो. 2 साल पहले इसको बताया था, हाँ कहीं आई थिंक IGNCA में, but nobody knew. But then there were a lot of mistakes. The dummy had not been prepared. इसको ठीक ठाक करके अभी बिल्कुल अब नए सिरे से आई है. And I think you will all enjoy that. Kiran, I hope you will. I will send you one. I will send you.
No,
I will.
I'll order. No, I'll get it. I'll get it myself, Sonal. I'll be happy to get it. I like to buy my own books.
Oh, okay. I hope you like the title, The Zigzag.
Oh, it's a lovely title. Lovely title.
That's a way of evolution also, na?
Zigzag. Yeah. It's a lovely title. It's a beautiful name.
Yes. मैम
मुझे
थोड़ा सा सेटिंग देखेंगे एक बारी फोन की, क्योंकि इमेज थोड़ी सी वीडियो आप
हाँ।
एक बार देखेंगे
अब
बेटा, फोन इमेज देखोगे?
हाँ, थोड़ी, हाँ, फोकस में रखो।
ठीक है?
नहीं मैम, अभी थोड़ी सी, पहले ठीक थी मैम, अभी थोड़ी सी।
अब ठीक है?
हाँ, फोकस, या बेटर है आगे से।
नाउ ओके?
संदीप जी, इज लुक, आप देखिए एक बारी, आपको ठीक लग रहा है?
Yes, it's looking fine.
हाँ ठीक है जी, जी मैम, अब ठीक हो गई बिल्कुल, जी जी जी,
बेटर।
थैंक यू मैम।
No, please. Sorry to give you so much trouble with all this.
मैम, श्रृंगार रस के बारे में बोलिए ना। इट लुक्स सो लवली ऑन यू, श्रृंगार लुक्स सो लवली ऑन यू।
अयो, इसमें बोलना क्या है, तो करके दिखाना पड़ेगा। श्रृंगार का दो है ना, एक तो श्रृंगार जैसे तैयार, ब्यूटी, एंड जैसे आपको श्रृंगार कह रहे हैं, लेकिन श्रृंगार का दूसरा अर्थ है लव, एट एवरी स्टेज ऑफ ऑल लेवल्स, द लव। एंड ये जो फिजिकल श्रृंगार है, तो डांस में तो दिखाते ही हैं कि ये मुंह है, तो फिर यहाँ पे तिलक किया, काजल लगाए, और ये लगाया, बाल बनाए उसको, और कुंडल पहने, ये पहना, ये सब पहना, और फिर ये साड़ी पहन के। अब आजकल यू कैन नॉट शो टी शर्ट्स एंड शॉर्ट्स नो इन डांस, थैंक गॉड, अभी तक तो नहीं। और वैसे जो है श्रृंगार, द अल्टीमेट इज ऑफ कोर्स राधा कृष्ण, द अनकंडीशनल लव, एक युगल जोड़ी। There is madhurya, that is madhurya, the ultimate sweetness, which you cannot describe. It can only be tasted, be experienced actually. फिर वो है दास्य प्रेम है, जैसे दासी मीरा प्रभु लगन लागी, होनी हो सो होई, like Andal, like Mother, Teresa of Avila for Christ. They were called the brides of Christ. That dasya bhav, that dasya bhav. And then there is Sakhi, like Draupadi, the mother, the Vatsalya bhav in Prem. There's like Mother Yashoda, Mother Kaushalya. And Sakha, Sakhi, Arjun hai, Draupadi hai, who are like buddies, you know, they're buddies. तो ये तो सिंपल एक बताया. There are so many nuances and shades, and how we express them in our daily life. The difference between dancer and the others is the dancer is aware. हर एक जो gesture है वो आँख से, आईब्राउ से, लिप्स से, नेक से, हस्तमुद्रा से, पोस्चर से, बैठने से, उठने से, चलने से, दृष्टि करने से आता है. आप लोग करते हैं तो मैं अभी देखती हूँ ना लड़कियों को, और लड़का Hi, you. Shringar is, I'll tell you something very interesting, that Shringar is called the Rasraj, the king of all emotions, all moods, sentiment, whatever. वो ही चलाता है जिंदगी को. And Shringar is the Adi Rasa, the very first rasa from where everything else has emanated. तो सृष्टि बनी है with the feminine and the masculine, the Shiva Shakti merging. वहाँ से सृष्टि उत्पन्न हुई, वहीं से रसभाव उत्पन्न हुआ. That is श्रृंगार for us. बाकी तो लव शव जो भी है कह दो. लव के साथ शव नहीं आना चाहिए ना. शव for us is very bad. Sorry, no. श्रृंगार,
Love.
प्रेम, प्रेम.
जी मैम, जी मैम, एक भाव समझाइए. How does one absorb the quiet moments? How can one be extremely comfortable with one's own self? What does it take to be one with your own self? How can the quiet moments be serene?
शाइना जी, जिसके लिए लोग जिंदगी भर मेडिटेशन करते हैं, योग करते हैं, सोचते हैं, हिमालय में जाते हैं, गंगा में डुबकी लगाते हैं, साधना करते हैं, गुरु मंत्र लेते हैं, वो आप मुझसे पूछ रही हो कि मैं बता दूं. मैं तो यही कहूँगी कि डांस इज माय परम गुरु. डांस से मुझे ये दी है, ये चाबी दी है कि मैं जब चाहूँ तो मैं अंदर उतर जाऊँ, अपने साथ रह लूँ, और जब चाहूँ मैं बाहर आ जाऊँ, दुनिया के साथ रह लूँ. When I'm on stage, I'm with myself, because if I'm not with myself, I cannot dance. But then there is the other side, that I'm dancing for the audience. So उतना मेरा बहिर्मुख है, बाकी अंतर्मुख है. यहाँ से निकाल निकाल के मैं जेम्स देती हूँ. ये लो, ये लो, ये लो. तो ये डांस, भारतीय नृत्य, शास्त्रीय नृत्य, शरीर, मन, आत्मा सब एक, वो योग है, परम योग है, नृत्य योग है. इसके लिए भगवान शिव को आदि योगी कहा और उनको नटराज का फॉर्म दिया.
I was मुझे शायद यही वर्ड्स I was expecting कि यही वाणी और यही शब्द आप बोलेंगे.
अच्छा,
because ma'am, you are like the lotus. आप आकर्षण दुनिया भूलोक के हैं भी, and you've risen above also. You've been able to, you can coexist in both. आप भूलोक के हैं, but you've risen above it. So I was, यही होता है, पता ही नहीं होता, and it happens. यही होता है, पता ही नहीं होता. It's Ma's grace. It's
but then
Ma's.
Saina, you are doing so many, giving me so many words and compliments. तो मैं तो फिर आपको सारी घूम के ये कहूँ कि आप में ऐसा क्या भरा हुआ है, आपकी और आपकी माताजी में, कि आपको ये सब दिखता है. हाउ है? ठीक है. So the compliment is reversed 100-fold. Yeah, Sandeep?
I absolutely agree with you, Ma. Totally.
Ma'am,
But I also agree that you are completely magical person.
That's true.
You might not believe in it yourself, and I think that's the badappan, that you don't know that you are a magical lady. I think that's what makes you even more magical.
Let's ask Sonal one final question. Sonal, how was your Rajya Sabha? What happened in Rajya Sabha for you?
Rajya Sabha came as a big surprise, Kiran. I was about to step on stage for my Natya Katha when Home Minister called and gave me the news. And I didn't know what to say. I hope I babbled something. And Rajya Sabha has been a very satisfying experience, a very fulfilling experience. I must say that. Because from a very selfish point of view, I I just gelled very well. And leaders of the parties and so many MPs have seen me perform over the years. I'm a dinosaur. I've been performing on stage for now 60 years. And so that I'm not an unknown quantity. But I'm not from the film or I'm not from the television. I'm a very different kind. And also, I think most of them said, you are so natural, you laugh, and it's so wonderful to be with you. So I cut across party. I have friends from DMK, from TMC, from Congress, from NCP. Another thing that the proceedings, they teach you a lot. And I was quite a conscious MP, in the sense that my attendance was excellent. I was taking part in the proceedings. I was interjecting. I was asking questions. I was taking advantage of 0 hours and get to know a lot of things that generally one would not know. But then, it was a, I think, complimentary experience. एक डांस है, डांस डांस डांस, और एक ये है जहाँ पूरे देश की चर्चा हो रही है, पूरे देश के प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हैं, ऐसी ऐसी बातें हो रही जिसके बारे में कभी सोचा नहीं था. And this whole grandeur of it and the solemnity of it, so wonderful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to the government for giving me this great honor, privilege. And I said, ये पूरी बिरादरी का सम्मान है, not Sonal Mansingh. I represent the performing arts बिरादरी. तो एक पंडित रविशंकर थे, एक डांसर अबाई. So I'm very grateful. And during Corona, I was able to, by mass grace, help a lot. And मैंने पूरा कलाकार सहाय फंड बनाया, उसमें भल भले लोगों ने contribute किया. कितने, especially the freelance artists who don't have an institutional organization to fall back upon, बहुत मदद की. फ्री राशन का तो खैर 6-7 बार बड़ा करवाया, लेकिन all over India I was able to send money. 5,000, 10,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. That was really, I thought, a God-given opportunity to spread in another direction.
Yeah.
By the way, I also had corona, very bad corona. यहाँ तक पहुँच गया सब काला काला. I would have died, if my students' parents had not taken care of me. Doctors.
Oh.
They took such good care of me and feeding me so well. Paneer khao, ye ka itna bada tiffin. I believe you are supposed to eat well, during that COVID bimari. And so I came out of it in 15 days. But it took, I think, about a month more to really gain full strength. So all these, but coming back to Rajya Sabha, great experience, very grateful for it.
Very nice. So happy
Thank
the
you.
government gave you this.
Ma'am,
Great
so happy you're with us. And before we say see you soon, and before we roll the credits, can we play something for you? We have a little birthday. We have a little birthday party. We have.
Oh, lovely. Yes. Thank you.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Lovely,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Kiran, it was so lovely to see you and to talk with you. I hope we now get together and I see a little bit more of you. Thank you, Saina, so much. Thank you, Bete. May you grow in more beauty and more light and keep laughing. And Sandeep, bless you, Bete. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. Jai Bhagwati, Jai Bhagwati, Jai Bhagwati.
Ma'am, Ma bless your smile. Ma'am, Ma bless your laughter. Ma bless your heart.
Thank you. Thank
Jai
you.
I
Thank
Sari
you for
Ma'am.
inviting me, and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep ji. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you.
May your bond be blessed. May your bond
Thank
be
you. I
blessed.
am blessed. I agree with you. I'm blessed to have a ma like her. I am.
Lovely. So blessed.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Sonal.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Jai,
your time, Sonal. Thank you.
thank you. Jai Dhani
Thank you.
Mama. Jai Dhani.
Bye. Bye.
Jai Dhani.